I'm in the jet. I'm being shot at! I'm going down! I'm going down! No! Ah.
Evacuate.
That is, now I'm really far away. Ugh! I've got Wii in mine. I'm gonna throw one with Wii and stones.
Is it because you hit yourself when I threw one at you?
Yeah. I like Wiiing myself. Better than going to the toilet. I don't have to move.
Each to their own.
What is it?
You have to wait for them. She's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming.
Nothing more ready.
She's coming.
I'm coming. There she is. Get her, bro! Yeah, bro.
Are you ready?
Ready? Come on, we're not that heavy. Come on.
Yes, you are. You did it,
She
you
didn't
did it.
make
That's fine.
She didn't make it, Blaza.
So funny.
Should have got all these on the soundboard. And I could do that. I'm from Texas, y'all.
Look, you are scaring them.
Am I?
Took care of that.
You're not allowed to leave. Oh, the naked women ran after me. Ew! Help me!
Cool backpack.
Help me!
The ladies attacked you.
The naked women attacked me.
What?
They are trying to
touch
convert
me.
you back to straightness.
Are you?
Straightism.
Oh, you're playing at the strip club.
You're playing
Lord,
it.
close
Playing.
your eyes. Don't look.
At the basement. I'm in the basement, wow. Sorry. Oh god, he looks scary. He looks like a Scooby-Doo monster. Cinnamon bun time! You can put cinnamon on my bun. No way! What? No! What? This is naughty! This is naughty! Had no cinnamon buns. Gave you cookies to apologise. That's sweet. That's sweet that they gave me cookies to apologise. No cinnamon bun! Freedom!
All together now.
Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom! Gotta screech it.
Linda, what did you have for dinner?
As fish as possible.
Oh. My...
Someone clip that!
No, no.
Got you, boo.
Thank you, thank you. I'm in the chat. I'm being
I'm in a tank.
I'm being shot at! Ugh! I'm going down! I'm going down! No! Ah,
Evacuate.
that is now I'm really far away. Ugh! I've got Wii in mine. I'm gonna throw one with Wii and stones.
Is it because you hit yourself when I threw one at you?
Yeah. I like weeing myself. It's better than going to the toilet. I don't have to move.
Each to their own.
What is
Yeah,
it?
you have to wait for them. No, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming.
Nothing more, Ellie.
She's coming.
I'm coming. There she is. Get her, bro! Yeah, bro.
Are you ready?
Ready? Come on. We're not that heavy. Come on.
Yes, you are.
Oh!
You did it,
She
you
didn't
did it.
make-
That's fine.
God.
She didn't make it, Blaza.
So funny.
Should have got all these on the soundboard. And I do that. I'm from Texas, y'all.
Rock, you are scaring them.
Am I?
Took care of that.
You're not allowed to leave. Oh, the naked women running after me. Help me!
We'll backtrack.
Help me!
The ladies attacked you.
The naked women attacked me.
What?
They are
Don't
trying to
touch
convert
me.
you back to straightness.
Are you?
Straightism.
Oh, you're playing at the strip club.
You're playing
Rory,
it.
close
playing.
your eyes. Don't look.
Hi guys, hi diamonds, hi everybody. Thank you, Mady. It's just so that the chat doesn't seem too empty, and I think it's an appropriate emote because it's one of me reading. Hi diamonds, hi guys, hi Jinmi. Guys, I just got a text message, and I think it's a bit. I think, to be honest, it's really bad. I think it's really bad, this text message. So it's from my doctor's appointment. So I made an appointment. Hi Kaylin, how are you? Good morning. How did you sleep? It's really early for you actually, isn't it? I made an appointment about my neck because I'm having some neck pain, chronic neck pain. And I made the appointment for October. And I first got a text message that said, please be advised that your appointment on the 3rd of October has had to be changed to a new time. This is the new time. And I thought, okay, that's fine. It's just a new time. Well, I just got a text message about 10 minutes ago. And it's told me, please be advised that your appointment on 3rd of October has been moved to Tuesday the 7th of October at 11:30. And I'm just thinking, you know, it's only a few days, but that's really bad. I mean, you need to ask me if that's okay. What if I can't do the 7th of October? What if I'm busy that day? What if that's my birthday? What if that's my mum's birthday? What if I'm out of the country? You know, you can't just, you call me, have the decency to call me and say, I'm so sorry, this appointment's been cancelled. Can you do this appointment? You know, have the decency to at least ask me. But they keep moving my appointments and I'm like, I don't even know if I can do it because I'll be in university. I don't even know. I'll try, but I can't. I'm not going to say yes or no yet because, well, no, I've said yes to the appointment because, you know, I'd rather say no when I don't need it if I can't make it. But I just think it's really cheeky of them to keep rescheduling my appointments without even asking me, like, okay, can you do this date? Just nothing. Hi, Blue Waters. Kaylin, why are you sick? Why are you sick, mister? What's the matter? But yeah, that's just the healthcare for you here in England. They don't really ask anything. They just say, your appointment's been rescheduled. And you're like, what? Why? Oh well. There's no reason why. I know, matey. It's in October, for God's sake. How do they know? Yeah, actually, I was so you know, so focused on, you know, why haven't they asked me if that's okay, if I can do that day? You know, they've just changed it. What if I was out of the country? You know, at least ask me, have the decency to call me. How do they even know that the appointment's not going to be achievable when it's August? It's not even September. My appointment's in October. How do you know you need to change it? What? I mean, are you planning a sick day on that day, for God's sake, that you can't make it? You're planning a sick day already when it's August. It's ridiculous. But it's just really, it's annoying how, you know, they've said, your appointment is now on this date at this time. It's like, you didn't even ask me if I can do that. At least, you know, have the decency to call me and ask, you know, sorry, Raw, this appointment's been changed. Can you do this one or this one? At least ask me. But it's okay. If I can't make it, I'll just tell them. It's not my fault. I don't even know if I can make it yet because I'll be in university. I don't think I can. But, hi guys, welcome to my stream. So today's stream is not going to last too long. Mr. Blue Waters, where have you been? Where have you been? Hi Julia, how are you feeling today? Kaylin, how long have you been ill for? I'm sorry that you've been, I'm sorry that you're feeling ill. How long have you been sick for? You got a dry cough, congestion and chills. Have you got a fever? Have you got an infection? Or are you, do you think it's a cold? What do you do for work, Mr. Blue Waters? Remind me. I think I've asked you before, but remind me, if you may. This is a lot of pages I'm going to be reading today, guys. A lot. So we should get into it. Just woke up randomly and seen the stream. Well, welcome to stream. I'm actually going back to university next month in a few weeks. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be streaming too often from next month. Castle at golf course. How fun. You're feeling fine, lazy. Julia, have a day in bed. Just relax. Have a relaxing day if you can. Mady, it's not painful, is it? Mady Mardi Gras. Julia, we'll be reading chapter 21 until the end. I'll show you guys my outfit because I've got to go and put something in the bathroom. Priscilla and Autumn leave these hair bubbles around. And I don't like them just left around. I like to, because I don't like to find them everywhere. I like to have them in one place. I'll put them in the bathroom. Mady, what are you going to do for your appointment? Anything new, maybe? Maybe green, maybe some yellow. This is what I'm wearing, guys. And I'm wearing this because I'm going to go into the hot tub after the stream. So I'm wearing my swim shorts. I'm wearing my swim shorts because I'm going to go into the hot tub after my stream. Julia, do you want to come into the hot tub with me? Thank you, Julia, ma'am. Okay. I'm going to go put this in the bathroom. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm going to go and get into the hot tub, guys, after this, when I finish the stream. Oh my god, do emerald green. Do emerald green. Guys, I'm going to Ireland on Thursday, so this is my last stream of the week. I can only stream today, and then I can stream again next week, Monday. Booty boo doo. Dee dee doo 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 doo. I have to send an email. I had to send an email to the university and ask for the previous lectures because I now have my login details. Right, guys, we've got no time to lose because I can't stream all day. I've only got like a few hours, I think. I've only got a few hours, so let's get straight into it. If anybody's been missing my reading streams, you really can catch up on Patreon, okay? I know that I've been reading I know that I've been reading this at bizarre times. And I haven't really given much attention, you know, I haven't really announced it much to give people much time and preparation. So if you would like to catch up with this book, please come to my Patreon. I do apologise how these reading streams have been all over the place. I haven't been announcing them. I've been reading at random times, but you can catch up. Thank you, Junmi. Thank you. Mady, you deserve to come to Ireland. Okay, guys, I've got 3 chapters to read, loads of pages. Let's get to it, because I have to go at probably like maybe 1. So, if you guys can spam the reading emote so it's not too empty in the chat room, I'd be grateful. I'm reading The Amazing Forever Not Yours by The Amazing Sophia Soames. Chapter 21, Jake. I want him back, she said sternly. Juliet. Right. No. Wait, let me start again. It'll be last reading stream, yeah. Yes, Julia, this is the last one. This is the last one for Patreon. Okay. I'm reading The Amazing Sophia Soames' Forever Not Yours. And we're on chapter 21, Jake. I want him back, she said sternly. Juliet, right in my ear as I shook my head in bewilderment, having just answered her call. Out on the balcony, because yeah, Bastian was inside, and I didn't want him to hear whatever Juliet was ranting about today. The evening chill blew straight through my scrubs as I leaned on the railings. Bastian, you want him back? No, she continued, clearly frustrated. One of my risk assessors flipped on me today. Not coming back. Got headhunted elsewhere. And fucking hell, Jake, I need him back. Like yesterday, because he doesn't pull shit like this on me. And anyway, Bash keeps people in line. Him being burnt out has completely rattled everyone, and we can't have that. Next thing, people will be going off on sick leave, claiming they've worked too hard, and I'll be fucked, Jake. Fucked. Jules, calm down. People can hear you all the way down on the heath. Don't care. I'm the only one left at the office, and you're the only one who gets how bloody frustrating this all is. Everything was fine. Everything. Now I have to deal with all this. No, I've had enough. I need Bash here on Monday. Can you make that happen? He's been off for what? 3 weeks? He doesn't have to actually work. I just need him here, walking around, giving everyone evil eyes, whipping some sense into this lot. No idea what's got into everyone, but things are shit. Have you asked him? I was getting confused and frozen to the bone, but still out of earshot of Bastian. I was not ready to take this conversation inside. I tried ringing him, but he won't take my calls. That's probably a good thing. It's shit, you know. I hate both of you. Really, I do. Of course you do, Jules. Maybe you need some time off, I suggested. That is allowed, you know. A holiday. Go sun yourself somewhere. Like with who? I mean, my friends think I've gone mad, and nobody returns my calls because who the hell wants to hear a sob story of delusional Juliet who thought Bash would marry her? Okay, breathe, Jake. Bastian needs to rest. He's doing well, but he's still not sleeping, and things stress him out, and we're just getting on top of his blood sugars, and the new pump is doing the trick, I think. Give him another week, yeah? I don't have another week, she growled. You do, and you know what? I still hate you. Why do I hate you, Jake? Yes, I hate you because you stole him, and I should be as far from you as I possibly can get. Or maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just claw your eyes out. But you know what? I can't because I haven't had time to get my nails done in weeks because I'm trying to snag this Blumenberg contract and it's killing me. So instead of working, I'm sitting here talking to you because I have no one else who understands all this absolute crap I'm going through. Okay, breathe, Juliet. I do understand. And Jules, lovely, listen, I get it. Calm down. I'm right here. Trust me. I've got you. It's all going to work out. I don't mind you taking out on me if it helps. It helps, she shot in. I could hear her breathing hard, then swallowing something down. I'm honoured that I get to be your very own personal rage room. Just shout at me. Hurl abuse. I can take it. Bastard, she huffed. Then she laughed. How do I sleep better at night? I have no clue. I go to bed and everything just gets to me. Decaf, Juliet. No wine after 6 o'clock. No screen time before bed. And open the window. Cool air. You're no fun, and I'm not 80, Jake. Neither am I, but trust me, you need to step back. Just a little. Take control. And how am I supposed to do that? You don't need Bastian to take control. People listen to him. They're scared of him. Even Kieran thinks he's terrifying. Also, I need wine in the evenings. I don't get home until 9. What am I supposed to do? Gulp wine from the bottle on the tube so I don't drink after your curfew? Terrifying. I had to smile. All of it. No wine on the tube. It's not a good look for you. She laughed again, snorting and then clearly taking a sip of wine. You drinking in the office hours? You drinking in the office after hours, Juliet? Too bloody right. Look what I've become. A neurotic mess who drinks at work, albeit after hours, and needs my ex to come in and keep my staff in line. What happened to Juliet Delaware? I used to be stronger. I used to be able to run this place in my sleep. Now, though, you're doing well, Juliet. You're strong, and I'm really happy you're talking to me, because God knows I need this too. I need you to be my friend. Well, if you wanted to be a friend, you shouldn't have betrayed her. I need you to be my friend, and I need you to rant at me, and I 100% need you to go home now. Her laughter was bitter, but at the same time, she did as she was told, as I could hear her stand up and grab her bag, followed by the sound of the lift arriving. She sighed heavily. I hoped she was all right to get herself home, because the alternative was terrifying, which I scolded her about, but she assured me she'd only had one glass. She wasn't a complete fool. And there was nothing terrifying about Bastian, I reminded her. Maybe there was. I got the absolute presence he had. How people looked at him and took a step back. In that suit with that scowl on his face? Yes, he could be terrifying. Like now, when he was naked on the sofa, carefully removing his pump and his tubing, and then sitting back and giving me a wink. That was terrifying. Thrilling. It's what I lived for. Listen, I said sternly. Juliet, you've got this. And whoever walked out today doesn't deserve to work for you. You're brilliant. You know this. And you know why? No, she sulked. Because I hurt you, and Bastian hurt you, and you're still here talking to me. And that is bravery and kindness on a whole different level. It's just humanity. Because you're you and I'm me, and I need someone in this world to keep me sane. Which is exactly what I'm doing now. Juliet, hang up, right now. Go home, watch TV, and pour yourself another glass of wine. Then sit down and put your feet up and drink it, reminding yourself you've now been single. Reminding yourself you've now been a single free woman for months, and that you've survived. And there are so many good things to come for you. Celebrate them. It doesn't feel like a celebration, and the good things, that's not always easy to believe. I know. Trust me, I know. Will you talk to him? Of course I will. But for now, darling, chill. And yeah, text me later. I want to see the glass of wine, and then I want to see it empty. You're driving me to drink. Absolutely, but I am a medical professional. Doctor's orders. You're a bone knuckler. Tendons, ligaments, jewels, muscle, broken hearts are my specialty. One big troublesome muscle right there. Don't care. She was smiling. I could always hear it in her voice. Good girl, I said softly. You've got this. Thank you. She hung up and I finally let myself back into the warmth. Is she okay? He asked, casually sitting there, stark naked and stroking his cock. Long, slow, firm movements up and down. She's fine. Told her to give herself a break. Good. Still stroking. Bastian? I crossed my arms. I have half an hour-ish before I need to reattach the pump. I thought we could utilise that time. You know, do something. Did you know? I did. I thought, perhaps. I mean, you'll need a shower after anyway. What do you have in mind? Well, he sat up straighter. I loved this new and improved Bastian, the one who was finding his feet with, well, everything. His confidence about who he was, his workload, trying so damn hard to get better at looking after himself. He looked after me too, and I looked after him. I've loved everything we've done so far. I love that you spring things on me. The harness? I keep looking at it and thinking what we can do with that. But the thing I need to say... Yes? I need to be able to function the next day. I need to be able to sit down and, like, walk. But that doesn't mean, you know... I just want to feel it. Even the next day. Don't go soft on me, Jakey, because that's not what I need. I just stared at him. This man. This beautiful, gorgeous man. And then he reattached. And then he reached behind his back, and there were my gloves. I think you should, you know. Words, Bastian. He bit his bottom lip, that stunning blush creeping over his cheeks. His cock? Rock hard. I held out my hand, walked right up to him and took the gloves from him. Put them on, one finger at a time. Slower than I needed to, but hey. This was me, and he was being slowly tortured. The anticipation, the way he was stroking himself. Naughty. Hands behind your back. Don't make me have to tie you up. He did as he was told, shuffled closer. His ass was on the edge of the sofa as I combed my gloved fingers through his hair. Get my pants down. With my teeth or what? Oh, yeah. He was smiling. I did too. Fucking hell. With your teeth. This was fun. He did it as well. Licked up my belly button as I tucked my top over my head, then scraped his teeth down my stomach. Small kisses. Oh, yes. And I didn't mind. Nope. Not at all. My dick happily filling out as he tugged at the fabric, pushing down my scrubs and my boxes, digging in there as I fisted the hair at the back of his head. Good boy. I made him look up at me, arch his neck back. Open your mouth, tongue out, I demanded. A flicker of fear in his eyes. I liked it. Oh, yes. Colour? I asked. Green, he winked. The little shit. My hand had to fish out my dick, poking it just over the elastic waistband that was now hanging low on my hips. Still, good enough. Holding my dick in one hand, I cupped his head with the other, moving down his neck, then up, grabbing his chin. He held my gaze the entire time, just looked at me the way I looked at him. Mine, all mine, because he was, always, and there was nothing more important in my life than making him happy, to love him and nurture him and bring all this out for him. His mouth was open, his tongue out, just the way I'd asked. I placed the head of my dick gently on his tongue, let him feel the weight of it, a drop of saliva forming in the corner of his mouth. Oh, yes. Suck, I demanded, and he did, slowly closing his lips around my skin. Loose, soft, just the way I liked it. And then, movement. Slow, gentle licks from his tongue, his full mouth. I kept hold of his head, one glove back in his hair, tracing his lips with a finger. I pushed in at the corner, fighting for space in that dirty mouth of his, alongside my dick. I pulled out, pushed my finger back in all the way to the back, making him gag. You can take this, Bastian. Just do it. Colour? Green. He wiped his mouth with his hand, then put it behind his back. Perhaps I should punish him for that. But then, I smiled. Such a good boy, back in position, his mouth open, asking for more. He got it. Of course he did. A deep, firm slide back in, enough for him to make a little sound before I slid out. And back in. Smooth, wet, warmth. Good boy, I whispered, pulling out and letting the slit of my dick paint his bottom lip, then the top, teasing him gently before roughly feeding him the whole length again. He could take it, even if he spluttered a little when I pulled out and once again replaced my dick with my gloved finger and made him suck on the leather. Greedily, he let me push further, all the way to the back of his throat, as he made that desperate sound and looked up at me with watery eyes. I held on. He let me, because he was mine and I was his, because I would never hurt him and he would never hurt me either. Delusional. I love you, I said out loud. He said nothing back, because how could he? My fingers were still in his mouth. I slid them out, wiped all that wetness from his face. I didn't have to speak, because he knew what he wanted, turning around, letting my hands guide his hips as I positioned him over the back of the sofa, moved his legs further apart with my knees, and once again gathered his hands behind his back, held them firmly in place as I stroked my dick. There's lube on the table, he huffed out. Do you deserve lube? Need to be able to sit down. Oh yes, good point. I leant back, kneaded those lovely globes in my hand, then gave him a firm swat. The howl out of his mouth was stunning, the way he shook against the back of the sofa. Fucking hell, give a guy a warning, he shouted, but he was laughing, turning his head and watching me over his shoulder. Now do the other one. Who's in charge here? I warned him with a smile. Green, Jakey, bloody green. Now do as you're told. Brat. I spat out at the same time as I gave him what he wanted, making his head hang low over the sofa as he growled. Oh shit. Now fuck me. You ready for that? I gave him another swat and then lined up my dick, lube at hand. I got him. There would be other times to play rough. Tonight, he needed just this. A little fun. A dollop of lube slowly dripping down between his arse cheeks. Not too much, he said quietly. Want to feel you. You'll feel me, I promised, grabbing his hips firmly as I made that first push, hard against his ring of muscle. His breath hitched as his head once again hung down over the back of the sofa, his arms now holding him up, having lost my grip on his wrists. I didn't need to hold him down. He was pinned to the sofa, and I was right here, all that warmth greeting me as I pushed through. A slow descent into everything this was. Him, me, sex. I never made love. That was my motto. I fucked. But I wondered what I was doing now, if I was still merely fucking, or if I needed to rethink this entire setup, because as I pushed further, he bent his neck back, and somehow I found his lips, and we were suddenly just there, fused by mouth, him and me, and I was trying to gently move, but I couldn't because I was so incredibly overwhelmed by everything this was. I just wrapped my arms around him and held on, gently rocking my hips as he gasped and grabbed my arms, and I tried to hold us both up. Just do it, he whispered, hard and fast. Hi Tris, bits please. I had no idea what those words meant, because all I could do was feel, smell, taste his skin on my tongue. Gentle movements, the only thing I could master. You're mine, I croaked out. Of course I am, he replied. Then he pushed his arse back against my groin, met me where we were. Me all the way inside of him. Him breathing against my cheek. And things finally made sense, because we were just what we were. And this... Don't think so hard, he kissed my arm. It's all right. Of course it was. So I found my strength, brought it back from wherever it had gone, and then I pulled out and slammed right back in. And again. Sped up and gave him everything. Everything I was for him. All of it. Every little breath, the sweat that ran down my forehead, the seed that suddenly was inside him. And again. And again. Just one more. His mouth was open, his eyes closed, his hand moving down the back of the sofa. I caught it, kissed his fingers, then bent my arm around his front and grabbed his cock. Pumped it inside my grip. Leather, lube, me, him, hard, fast as he roared, gasped. Held his breath for what seemed like ages before he released, his cum sliding over the leather, making my movements suddenly slick, a string hanging off one finger as I shakily retrieved my hand and showed it to him. He looked back over his shoulder as I held it out for him, the tip of his tongue just catching that naughty drip. He held it there for me to see before he brought it inside his mouth, more dramatically than was necessary. I kissed him roughly enough that my tongue fought to taste him, to share what was already ours. "You're so bloody dirty, Jakey," he laughed as he crawled into my arms, the two of us in a heap on that sofa, my scrubs still bunched around my feet, him beautifully bare. "Promise me something," I whispered into his cheek. "What?" he asked. "That we'll always have this closeness, that I can always do these kinds of things with you, and you'll still love me." "Of course I will. I love when we, do these things." "Fuck, Bastian. It's when we fuck." "Idiot," he muttered. Then he kissed me. "So, do you love me?" I was teasing, but I wanted so badly to hear him say it and mean it. Then he just looked at me, a small smile on his face. "Jakey," he said. "Good enough." I held him, nuzzled into his neck, and we just lay there, him and me. "I love you," he whispered. I had no idea how much hearing those words would affect me, but I could feel them deep in my bones. "I love you too," I whispered as my eyes filled with tears, relief, emotion, all the past months of agony suddenly releasing through my body. I realised that I could finally breathe freely. "Of course you do," he whispered back. Love. It wasn't so difficult after all, because it was right here, him and me. "Hi, Tris. Yeah, bits would be most appreciated. Thank you. And thank you for being here. It's good to see you." Chapter 22. Bastian. This has happened far too fast, but also way too slow, as he reminded me. We'd been a thing for years, many, many years, and now we were just figuring it all out. I wanted to say for the rest of our lives, but even I was too scared to admit that. What I wanted, hoped for, those things he made me do, and I liked it. Weird AF. Not only was I into cock, but I was apparently also kinky. Nothing I would admit out loud, and especially not to Faye, who was side-eyeing me from the screen in front of me. "Get back in the game, Bash," she scolded me. "We still have one more account to verify." "I'm here," I lied. "No, you're off daydreaming again. By the way, have you found me a man yet?" "You're still on about that?" "Nope. Nobody is good enough for my Faye." "You're Faye? I'm not your kid, Bash." "No, but you're my intern, and as such, I feel a certain degree of responsibility for you." "Stop with the internship. I'm your colleague." "Still on that temporary contract. Don't forget that." She stuck her tongue out at me. "How's Jake?" She did this, asked about personal things to bring me back down to earth, get me focused. "He's good. I still find myself just staring at him, wondering how I ended up like this. I mean, I never thought I was gay. I was just, into things." "He's good." It's not always about attraction, Bash. Sometimes it's just feeling safe in your surroundings, comfortable in your own skin, around someone else, just like with workplaces. I hated it here for the first weeks. Really hated it. Went home and applied for every other internship I could find, hoping I could just stick 2 fingers up in the air to Juliet, Delaware, and move on. But then I started seeing things, and before I knew it, I felt part of this place. I felt like you and I were getting along. I felt safe. That's what makes a difference. I got what she was saying. "I still don't feel safe around Juliet," she continued. "I go into her office and I freeze up because every time she opens her mouth, I think she's going to sack me, throw me and my stupid woke ideas out head first. Your ideas are not stupid, and if Juliet thought they were stupid, she wouldn't be implementing them. Her little speech in the morning meeting last week. Yeah, she went quiet. Impressive. I kind of wanted to throw my fist in the air and wolf whistle when Kieran walked out. He knew exactly what she was saying. Good. Things were slowly changing. For the better. I was thinking, I said, and then wondered if I was going mad. I was about to destroy everything I'd built here by even suggesting this. You should go out for a drink with Juliet. Break some of those professional barriers right down. She's good like that. If you can just get her to relax. Talk about other things. Let her get to know you, under the suit. Bash? Oh God, I don't mean it like that. We're stopping all this sexual harassment in the workplace, and now you're suggesting I get naked with the boss? I had to laugh, because this is what Faye did. She made me relax. Drop my walls. No, what I'm suggesting, completely off the record, is that Juliet needs a friend. Perhaps you could be that friend. Just a drink. Suggest it. I'm not a lesbian, Bash. Even though Juliet is very attractive and has the most perfect legs, I've got leg envy. She's also a wonderful person. Warm and caring. I think you would like each other. Bash, if I asked her out for a drink, she would definitely sack me. She's got tickets for Kim Fabulous on Friday. I said I'll go with her. I won't because you will. Who the hell is Kim Fabulous? Drag. Stand up. Hysterical. You'll like it. It's right up your street. And you're not going because I'll feign a cold and I'm taking Jake away. So you're taking Juliet. Because me and Juliet going out on a friendly date is not anything either of us will deal with well at this time. Too soon. Too raw. Still can't believe you two are getting married. How weird. The boss shagging the head analyst. Madness. Total madness. I still suspect this is some weird reality show that I'm part of. Always looking for the hidden cameras. But anyway, I would be doing this as a favour? Yes. It was funny how I was masterminding everything with such ease these days. It's perfect. Juliet gets a night off, away from the bullshit she's dealing with. You get a fun night out and get to see Kim Fabulous. I get to take Jake away. Everyone's happy. And wasn't it for me? I convinced Juliet not to sack you. She hung up on me. I didn't mind because she rang straight back. We still need to verify this account. Then let's do it. She was still smiling. So was I. Jake wasn't, though, when he came back from work that Friday night and found me ready and packed by the door. What? He barked, still planting a kiss on me. We're going away. It's Friday, and from now on, I'm in charge. Brat, he spat out, but he was trying so hard not to laugh. You're all packed, I'm all packed, we're going, things to do. He shook his head. Do I get to shower first? Nah, I grinned. Get in the car. He was still in his work scrubs, but I didn't care. This was my time, my thing, my... Do I want to know where we're going? I'll tell you when you fastened your seatbelt like a good boy. Yes, I could play this game too. He rolled his eyes at me and smirked. Where are we going, Bastian? I started the engine and reversed out of our parking space. Flossie was in her travelling cage in the back. She whimpered, still not happy despite me doing a trial run with her in the cage earlier today. She doesn't like it, and she still whimpers when we hit the M1. We might have to stop and take her out. Safer in the cage, Jay pointed out. I agree. It's strapped in properly. I got the guy at the pet store to fit it for me. Well done. He was impressed with me. Good. Or maybe not. Where are we going, Bastian? Well, I paused, waiting for the traffic. Smooth turn, straight lines. You know that dreadful stag do? Yes, he grimaced. Don't remind me. Well, I thought let's pretend that didn't happen. Because what I originally wanted for that weekend was what we're going to do today. We're going away, just you and me. Simple. Easy. Go on, he urged me, shifting in his seat so he could watch me. He reached out and stroked my cheek. He hadn't been joking about trying that new thing called affection. All of the affection. Like he couldn't keep his hands off me at times. Was I complaining? Absolutely not. Thought you were going out with Juliet tonight. Not happening. I'm setting boundaries on that one. Not good for me. Not good for her. We agreed. Proud of you. I'm proud of me too. Faye is taking her. You sure know how to delegate. I absolutely do. Also, Juliet needs new friends. People who knew who she is. People who know who she is and what she's like, and still think the sun shines out of her ass. And Faye does. Well, Faye thinks she needs a good spanking. We've made a mental list of people who need to spank. Who we need to spank. Virtually, of course. You're weird. Nope, I'm perfectly normal. Another new thing I'd realised. I was, actually. Bastian. I knew. Avoidance. I just smiled. I'm taking you up to Mum and Dad's. We're having a weekend of getting cups of tea in bed and a full English and all that. Plus, you're getting a right treat tonight. Okay, he was laughing at me. I liked it so much. I'm taking you out to Nando's. Greasy chicken and bad beer. And then afterwards, we're going to the finest nightclub in Peterborough. Please no, come on. I don't do dancing. You do. It's queer night, and apparently it's legendary. The good thing, nobody knows us there. I haven't been out at home since I was 16, and not sure about anything, so we're definitely doing this. Going out. I'm showing you off. Then we can sleep it all off at home and get Mum to nurse us through the after effects. Your poor parents. His head was now in his hands. I got that. Well, you're just going to stand there and smile sweetly as I officially come out to my mum and dad. You're going to? Of course I am. And it's not like they don't know. Mum asks about you all the time. Tells me to look after you. Wants to know if you carry my emergency glucose pen and if I've added you to my life insurance. Have you? He looked genuinely shocked at that one. You've always been on it. Just don't go hitting me over the head in the night now. It's not much, but you know, if something ever happened to me, I wanted you to be alright. I wanted all this I've worked for to be good for something. And you'd know what to do. Build a hospital suite with it or something. Give it to Battersea Dog's Home. Go on holiday. Bastian, he said quietly. I knew. Grand gestures and all that. I'd even told Juliet. She'd agreed with me fully. It was just money. She had her own. And one day, maybe, anyone to think about it. Apparently he did. One day, we will have kids and it will all go to them. Do we agree on that? Of course. The black ball in my stomach was still there. It probably would be for a long time, but it would get lighter, easier to carry. I was sure of that. We parked up on my parents' drive and got ambushed by my mother speaking far too fast in Flemish, wishing me straight back to my childhood. I usually spoke English to her on the phone, so Jay could listen in, but it was a familiar comfort as she kissed my temples and nutted away. Then she turned around and kissed Jake, the same familiar greeting. Dag schat, ça va? Was het niet te druk onderweg? She called him handsome and gorgeous, and ushered him inside, like she'd completely forgotten I existed. My dad hadn't, though, and just slapped me on the back, and took the bags, then tutted as I released Flossie from her cage, and let her relieve herself all over his precious flower beds. It'll kill the grass. She's only little, and it's only for the night. So we're babysitting this overgrown yarn of fluff? Yup. How much damage can she cause? I had to laugh, but Dad just picked her up and smothered her in kisses, and called her a little rat like he had owned a dog all his life. Fact, he hadn't. But this was why I loved my parents. Why I had zero qualms about what I was about to do. I found Jake in the kitchen making tea. My mum still fussing over him, asking too many questions all at once. Mum? Dad? I started. Better get this over and done with before I lost my nerve. Because if I didn't even want to think about the state I'd put myself in. Mute and anxious and curling into a virtual ball in my head. They were looking at me. So was Jake. My Jake. If you're going to throw a tantrum over Jake sleeping in the guest room, my mother started, as my dad finished her sentence. You've already dealt with that. You're both in your room. I added extra pillows, and now I know how you complain if we don't let you treat this as a 5-star resort. I expect nothing less, I sassed, and will be requiring breakfast in bed. Spoiled, my dad retaliated. But how often do we get to see the two of you? Worth all the extra hassle. But don't push it. I'm not making you bacon sandwiches at midnight. Mum and I need to get our sleep in. But Dad, did you buy that special bacon you like? So you can make those sandwiches yourself. Don't set the house on fire. I felt 16, and Jake just laughed. I'm sure we can look after ourselves, he said softly. I'm sure you can, my dad agreed, crossing his arms. Now what did you want to say? Well? Fuck. All eyes on me. I'm with Jake. Of course you are. I still have my eyesight, you know. My mother, just as sassy as I was. And now both Jake and my dad were rolling their eyes. Not like... It looked like Jake was about to open his mouth, but I stared him down. This was me, on me. I love him. Okay, that should do the trick. We all do, son. For fuck's sake, Dad. I want to marry him one day and have his babies. Physically impossible, darling. God, my mother. Piece of work. We're a couple, together, and we have sex. I hope you do, because a life without sex would be boring. Jake was smiling, bastard, letting me do all this on my own. Bastian is fine. We've known for quite a while that you and Jake had a very special relationship. It's not such of a big deal. You don't have to do all this, song and dance. We know. I'm still not making you a midnight sandwich, so stop giving me all that strop. Okay, so my dad was way cooler than I'd realised. And now my mother was stirring the teas and gesturing for me to pass her the milk. I thought Jake was making the teas, but he'd obviously lost the plot and just sat there, laughing. I love Bastian, he said. It's just the way it is. So do I, my mother said with a smile. Now can we get on with this? Because I need to know if you want roast chicken or roast beef on Sunday before you go. And also, where's that dog? I don't know, I squealed, looking around in a sudden panic. My dad was just shaking his head. Flossie's still comfortably curled up in his arms, her little tail wagging at the mention of her name. Calm down, my dad said. We're all in a tiff. Let's have a nice cup of tea, and you're going to that chicken place in town for dinner, and then to the pub? Gay night at the Swan, I said, suddenly wondering where all my nerves had gone. I see. Dad picked up the paper from the kitchen table and grabbed a biscuit off the plate in front of him. Sugar-free. Mum stocked up on the entire range, just for one weekend. Can the dog have biscuits? Not really. I sat down. So this was how people lived? All this happiness and calm and this gorgeous man who couldn't stop giggling at me. How does it feel, being out and proud? Jake said softly, cheeky smile on his face. My mother tutted. He's never been in, and never... My mother tutted. He's never been in, and ashamed. I had, but I wasn't going to correct her. Good, I said calmly. It actually was. I took him to Nando's, all dressed up, my shirt unbuttoned low, his smart t-shirt stretched over his chest. Nice jeans, a smile on my face, Don't make me dance, he growled when I pointed at the club on the map. Just a few blocks. We could walk, and then we'll take a taxi home. Easy. We're going to dance. Come on, Jakey. You don't know anyone here. Nobody will care. Just a bunch of local queers out for a fun time. And we'll be the newcomers in the corner smooching away. Really? He didn't sound too sure, but I was in charge here, which I calmly reminded him of. I felt in charge. Well, perhaps less so as we passed the doorman at the Swan and made our way towards the back. I'd been here once before, a swift encounter to calm my nerves, but never actually looked around. The large dance floor, the DJ booth, the loud music and flashing lights, and scantily clad barmen and women. This was not the Swan I remembered. Wow, Jake shouted in my ear. Definitely not what I expected. We're not all backward heathens out here in the sticks. Wouldn't call Peterborough the sticks, exactly. It's not Soho. Thank God for that. I got him a drink, let him hang over my shoulders as we surveyed the scene, his body swaying gently to the beat as I let myself relax. We could do this. Just us. Thank you. His voice was a bit lower, followed up with a kiss. This has been fun, just getting away from everything and relaxing. It's nice. I needed it, I admitted. I just wanted to, do this. All the things I wanted to do that weekend and not have to worry about anything. It's really good for both of us. And tomorrow we can have a lie-in and chill. Dad wants help with his lawnmower. We can look at that. And you could look at Mum's hip. She's been complaining again. Can do that too. Well, you are her favourite son-in-law. Jumping the gun there, aren't we? I didn't mean that bit about getting married. I didn't think you did. But one day, Bastian, we might. No big party, no fuss, just you and me and a piece of paper. Perhaps rings. No rings, I shuddered. No rings then. For whatever you decide, you belong to me. Can we agree on that? Yeah, then they have the stag do and he gets cheated on. See how it feels. I nodded, and I took his drink out of his hand, dragged him out on the dance floor and made him dance with me, his hips against mine, his arms round my back, smiling as I threw my arms in the air and let myself go. Freedom. It was a strange concept, but I felt it. Loved and free and safe. I unbuttoned my shirt, pulled it off to show off the harness I was wearing underneath. Another freedom. He gently traced the leather with his fingertips. This is a nice surprise, he mouthed. I couldn't hear him anyway. Just stuck my hand in my pocket and pulled out his gloves, handed them to him with a wink. Later, I mouthed. He laughed. He had such a lovely laugh, and then he firmly tucked them in his back pocket, wrapped me up in a hug and swayed me to the beat. Bodies all around us, laughter and dancing, all the good things in the world. Love. I felt so much love. And him. This is a good stag night, he shouted into my ear. Whose stag night is it again? I sassed back. Don't care, as long as you're here. Truth, right there. Epilogue, Jake. This love letter to Bastian, the man who had held my heart for as long as I now could remember. It was a never-changing story, a saga with a surprisingly straight line, because we'd had enough twists and turns to deal with. And now, we'd both skirted around the subject of moving. Flossie was too small to manage the stairs. Flat living wasn't for little dogs, and Bastian kept saying she needed a garden, a place where she could go out and lie in the sun, instead of having to sit in her dog bed on our balcony, hoping the rays would reach over the railing. They rarely did. Also, I bloody loved that dog, and that had been a somewhat surprising realisation. And anyway, our concerns for Flossie were masking the real issue. Bastian was still the love of my life, and he wanted to be a dad, something I fully intended to give him, however that would look. A family of our own, more than just him, me, and Flossie. Which was enough. Of course it was. More than enough. But hey, I was me and he was him. And the way he was breathing right now? Yeah, he was ready for more. My thoughts drifted, while he floated in the haze of the poppers, his whole body relaxing, then tensing up as I moved my hand, then relaxing again. This had been a good session, a lazy Sunday afternoon, a stroll around the heath, a bit of shopping, and then he'd been standing there, stark naked, his skin free from those little things that kept him well. My Bastian, slowly stirring that plastic pot of lube I'd prepared. You made some promises earlier, he'd said. We didn't always need more words. He'd taught me that. Sometimes I knew exactly what he needed. When work overwhelmed him and things become a little tense, when he stopped telling me everything he needed to get off his chest and close himself in. The numbers of times I spanked those little mishaps out of him, leaving him raw and destroyed over my lap. Perhaps those were the wrong words, because that destruction was something he treasured, proudly showing off his skin to me and smiling smugly as he tried to get comfortable on the sofa. He said it helped him to relax. Also, yes, of course, it was bloody hot and gave me all those little things I needed. He worked from home a few days a week, gave himself a break and let Faye take the reins. They were a good team, and now they were being joined by a new intern. I laughed, recalling something he'd said earlier about Faye demanding smoothies and that he would have to take her down a notch or two. Go, he huffed as I slowly got myself back in position. Me on all fours on the floor, him on his back on the bed with his legs raised. Heels digging into the bedposts. Also, new bed. I could tie him up now when I needed to, and the posts were very handy for all these new little things we were adding to our repertoire, like these long sessions we were having, working on stretching him to the max. My gloved fist, almost all the way in, including my thumb, right up to the last knuckles, his skin straining open around me, the lube everywhere. I adjusted my stance and twisted my hand. Only a few millimeters, but still, I had him, right here, doing so good. You're almost there. You're doing so well. Green, he said confidently. Fucking intense, though. Sweat beaded on his forehead, despite the cold winter air seeping through the window. He was hot. I was too. Intense indeed. His skin stuck to the rubber sheet I'd strapped to the bed. Easy clean-up. Fisting was dirty work, and that was just the way I liked it. We'd spilled enough lube and stuff on the carpet, which was next on my list. We were getting wooden flooring in the bedroom, and a hook for a sex swing. Oh my god. We needed a bigger place. That was glaringly obvious. I was drifting again. I concentrated, letting him adjust, take my hand like he was built for this. Fact. He was. He was made for me. He was made for being my man, and he was made for getting fucked. Fisted, smacked. The dirty boy that he was. He made a desperate sound as I twisted again. Just a small movement, but it allowed me deeper, his hole suddenly swallowing up that last knuckle as I used my other hand to replenish the lube. I smoothed it around his rim as he took me in even further. My breath hitched with every millimetre as I pushed in further. I loved this. Absolutely loved this. He raised the bottle of poppers back up to his nose, took a short, sharp sniff, then replaced the cap and dropped it back on the sheet, his hand forming a fist as I went deeper inside him, everything stopping around me as I stroked my cock. One hand on me, one inside of him. Fuck, he groaned. I'm inside, Bastian. Almost all the way inside. My wrist is slowly gliding in now. Can you feel it? He made sounds. I think I did too. Relief, joy, arousal. I wasn't going to make it. My jaw clenched as that sharp feeling of pain mixed with pleasure, and my hand upped its speed. He knew. Of course he did. His mouth hanging slack up there, his stick pointing firmly upwards, completely lost to that haze. Relaxed. Being mine. I tried gently moving my hand out, then slowly back in. Gentle movements inside of him as he cried out. You can touch yourself now, I instructed. He didn't move. Sometimes he didn't need to. Sometimes he would furiously check himself off, even with just my fingers inside of him. Other times, he'd just suddenly shake, almost violently, orgasming onto his stomach without any contact. Sometimes I sucked him off. Other times, like this, I doubted he was even bothered about coming at all. He just wanted this, being lost in his head, knowing there was nothing in the world he needed to care about, just existing, feeling, letting me help him stay right there floating in his own little haze. My hand was now sliding in and out. More lube, a few more desperate jags. I was close, so bloody close, revelling in the sight of him, those small squelching sounds my hand made him make, in and out, twisting, feeling every little warm crevice, softness, wetness, warmth. Him. The sounds he made were intoxicating, the desperate moans and syllables he was singing out, the way his toes curled, how his feet pushed against the bedposts, spread out like this, which was why I chosen this bed, practical and perfect, just like him. My hand flew over my length, my fingers working their magic, while he lazily stroked his dick. Soft movements, almost dreamlike, as he suddenly shook and his back arched up, forcing me to move with him. His dick released a squirt of white, a wet pool against his stomach, running slowly to the side as he arched again, a desperate whine coming from his mouth as I slowly pulled out and allowed him this. The release and relief. His breaths were far too fast, like he'd run and exhausted himself. Well, he had. This wasn't something for everyone. This was a workout in patience and skill, in being able to trust and relax. A little like chemical relief. Add to that a generous dollop of weird kinks that I was starting to realise were okay. A part of who I was, who we were. I was exhausted too, my own orgasm almost an afterthought, having spectated the deliciousness of his. I was wrung out, slumped on the floor by his feet, trying to get back into some kind of functioning state. I needed to clean him up, but I was still too lost to care. His quietness calmed me. Rest, he needed it, so would I, but neither of us was in a state to actually do just that. Jake? His voice was gruff. Hang on, let me I'll bring a towel. Not just any towel, one I had soaking in the sink. I forced myself up on my feet, stumbling awkwardly out into the kitchen. Flossie stared at me with disinterest from her bed. Gloves off and in a bin. A furrow washed my hands in the right sink. I poured boiling water into the soak on the left, checked the temperature and wrung out a couple of hand towels. Warm and soaked in soothing, intimate lotion. They would not only clean him up, but heal his skin, reduce the burn, allow him to rest in comfort. When we move into a house, we need one room to play in, and then have a bedroom for sleeping, so you can just carry me to bed and let me sleep this off. He was still delirious, lying there, spread-eagled on the rubber sheet. Roll a little to the side, I suggested, bunching up a hot towel in my hands. I smoothed it over his forehead and gave him a soft kiss. Just going to clean you up, then I'll get you a snack and put you to bed. Just a nap, he huffed out. Don't let me sleep too long. Nah. I wiped down his chest and his long, slender arms, the gorgeous curves of his shoulders, down his back where the sweat had transferred onto the sheets. I need to get better ones, perhaps disposable ones. Cleaning these were quite the chore. Disinfectant, I hated the smell of it. This is nice, he mumbled, snuggling into the pillow. How do you feel? I asked gently. I was so goddamn proud of him. Wrung out, he smiled. That was intense. It usually is. It's not quite normal to have a hand up your anal passage, but yeah, it's intense. It was good. Different. I'm glad we went all the way this time. I knew you could do it. Just a matter of time. Well, not really. A bit of willpower, and a promise of a good orgasm. Also, it's fun. I like spending time with you doing things like this. Fucking. Of course, fucking. But, you know, talking, laughing, having you give me a nice heated bed bath. Spoiled. I am spoiled, and worth it. Of course you are. I was thinking. He turned around again, giving me access to continue to wipe him down. I smoothed carefully over his arse, leaving small kisses in my wake. I loved his body. I went out and replenished my towels, placed one neatly folded over his face. He hummed. Yeah, mega spoiled. I continued down his body, smoothing down the fine hairs on his legs, smiling at the way he wriggled his toes as I cleaned his feet. And again. What were you thinking? I prompted. We spend time with my parents. I really want to go stay with yours. They live in a flat. We can afford a hotel. No. Jake? Yes? You're a grown man. You're mine. You speak to your mum, like, once a month if she's lucky. Go see them. It's complicated. Of course it is. You're a gay man, and they don't know that, do they? My sister knows, I protested, but he wasn't wrong. I chose my battles, compartmentalized my life. Bastian knew. He'd always known all of this. But he sat up gingerly, grimacing as I gathered the sheet, and stood beside the bed while I gave his backside another wipe down. I should go shower, he said, giving me an out. But I was me, and he was... You're right, I said quietly. And whilst we're on the subject, my parents are not like yours. I know. I only met them at your graduation, and that was kind of weird. Like my parents were showering you with flowers and taking photos, and your parents just stood there. They love me, I argued. They did. Not everyone is alike. We just energize our feelings differently, he said, looking absolutely serious. And it bothers you. I can tell every time we go see mine. You love the attention, but it stings. It does. Had I mentioned how much I loved him? How perceptive he was? How kind, thoughtful? How he loved me so unashamedly these days? He'd changed, and I think I had too. Mellowed into this new version of me who was happy. I was really happy. I don't want to rock the boat, I admitted. I like the distance. The phone calls. I get a card on my birthday. Not all of us need to be mothered like you do. Don't get me wrong, I love your mum. Really. She makes me laugh, and the breakfast trays are insane, and the sitting on the side of the bed talking Flemish to you makes me all kinds of happy. I just don't crave that from my mother. It's not what we are, and that's okay. I just want you to be happy, he said softly, reaching out and stroking my cheek. I want you to have everything you want, even if it's things I can't give you. You need to get better at telling me what you need. You smell, I said, grimacing as the odour hit me. Yeah, filthy boy. Go shower. Don't change the subject. You always do when it's things you don't want to acknowledge. Like the fact that you deserve everything good in the world. Ha ha, no he doesn't. That you're a fantastic person. Ha, no he's not. The best partner I could ever wish for and the most brilliant lover. I'm being honest and truthful here, coming from a cheat. Jakey, I love you, and I love every part of you, just the way you are. But if you need more, you need to open your mouth. You taught me that, remember? I just stood there, gulping air, feeling the blush creep up my cheeks. I suppose he was right. I wasn't good at taking these new compliments he was dishing out. They didn't always sit well with me, because there were still parts of me that I hid. Not from him, but perhaps from the world. My parents, the way I lived my life, the future I wanted us to have. And if you ever want to go up north, just say the word. I'll drive, book us a fancy place to stay, sort all that out, he said quietly, reaching up and pulling me down for a kiss. I shook my head. Let it lie, Bastian. It's nothing that will ever bring any good to our lives. Instead, we're going to build our own family one day. And you won't be that kind of parent, Jake. I'll make sure of it. My mum will teach her everything she knows. You'll be all overbearing and anxious and drive the kids to uni every day because you won't let them move out, or you'll take them food parcels and go do their laundry. His knees were wobbling as he stood himself up, trying to find balance against the bedpost. He still smiled, making my heart jolt. It always did, every time he popped those dimples my way. I will, I admitted. He wasn't wrong. At least I'll try. You'll be amazing. He just stood there smiling at me, and made me brave. Perhaps recklessly so. I know it's too soon and all that, I said softly, but I had another email from that social worker with the knee injury I treated. She said she'll help us get the ball rolling if we, ever wanted to get the ball rolling. It's not even been a year, he said, carefully tasting the words. You sure you're ready to tackle this? Are you? I threw back. Yeah, reckless. But then maybe not. Words, we were using them. It's not going to be like it was with Juliet. His voice was solid, determined yet soft. That was completely different. A whole other set of variables that I will always struggle with. It's nothing I can change. But we have to start talking about it without us both cringing. You have to stop thinking I'll have a breakdown if we try. We need to buy a house, a home. I know that, despite freezing up every time I see an estate agent sign. We do, but if it's too soon, we can manage here a little longer. I think if we can just get over the first hurdle, decide where to look. Shower, Bastian. I know, he rolled his eyes. It's just so much to talk about, too many words. Shower, I repeated, walking up to him to steal a kiss. Then I smacked his ass. Sassy little brat. Too many words indeed, but they were good ones. I'd make him happy, because he made me happy. And we did need a house, and a social worker, and all that. I wanted to raise a child with him, with love and care and understanding, and hope and every single emotion that suddenly bubbled up in my chest. A love letter to the man in the shower, the air that we breathed, the view from our bedroom window, and a future that would be part of something new. Jake and Bastian. A few years back, I thought he'd forever belong to someone else, and I'd forever not be his. That he'd never truly be mine. I knew I'd been wrong back then, because every time I'd lost him, I'd gained him a little bit more. Another shot of him straight to my heart. I'd been patient, let him do what he needed to do until he found his way back to me, where he belonged. Forever, now mine. I smiled. Then I rolled up the rubber sheet and threw it in the bin. Fuck saving the planet. Well, he'd no doubt dig it out and clean it later. Disinfect it and hang it out on the balcony to dry. Little brat. Then I made him a cup of tea and a sandwich, because that was life. Our life. Forever. The end. That is the end of Forever Not Yours. Yeah, that's the end. That's the last chapter. That's the epilogue. Hi Gary, it's good to see you. And Kit, thank you so much for subscribing with Prime. Hi Mohammed. And hi El, thank you so much for subscribing too. That is the end of the book, guys. I think there should be an extra chapter where it goes back in, it goes into the future. Hi Fifi, it's good to see you. Hi Fifi, and thank you Junmi. There should be a chapter where it goes into the future, like 2 years, and Jake and Bastian are getting married, and it's the stag night, and Bastian gets cheated on. No, Bastian cheats, and Jake gets cheated on. And so Jake feels exactly how it feels to be betrayed and home wrecked and cheated on. Dorothy, thank you very much. Thank you, Dorothy. Yeah, I love Sophia Soames' writing, but this book was a bit difficult to read, because it you know, the main characters are cheats and homewreckers, and also they're not very nice. They're very inconsiderate throughout the book. They're very annoying, and they're just very inconsiderate. And so it was quite hard to read. I don't like the characters, and I don't want them to have a happy ending because they don't deserve a happy ending. Jake saying, you know, he was always mine, and every time I lost him, I gained him more. I'm sorry, but he's not yours. He was Juliet's, and you know, you're never going to be best. That's what I think to home wreckers and cheats. You know, that guy ain't yours. Go get your own guy. Ah. Is it? Oh my god, I didn't realise! This one! Ah! Guys! Fifi, thank you for pointing that out. Dorothy, no. Oh my god, guys, look! Just like you! Oh, that is a good point out, Fifi. Kieran, from this book. He didn't have a very big role in the book, but he's in this one, just like you. You pointed out, Fifi, that Kieran, because I read this, Jules Bradley and Kieran Andrew, and I was like, I thought it was brand new characters. Kieran's in this book. Ah. But no, Dorothy, you take that back. Everybody should be disgusted at Jake and Bastian. They're gross. They're gross. Bastian's going to cheat on Jake because Bastian cheated to be with Jake. And Jake is just an inconsiderate homewrecker, dirty, inconsiderate, no care for anybody, selfish man. Also, when Jake, you know, when Bastian was complimenting Jake, saying, "Oh, you're so kind and so honest," that's what a cheater would say to his homewrecker. Lol. Nobody else was saying that about them. But yeah, I like Juliet, but I wish that she stood up for herself more and didn't tolerate the inconsideration. You know, too many people who struggle to be who they are. Yeah, but see, Dorothy, I can understand that because let's take Philip Schofield as an example. Do you know Philip Schofield? He was very popular TV host in England, right? And he had a wife and children, and I don't know if he cheated. I can't say he cheated. I can't say that because I don't know. But I do know that he came out as gay and left his family. But what I also cannot say is if they knew or didn't know. So on one hand, if they knew, that's their, you know, that's up to them. However, if they didn't know, so if Philip Schofield was with his wife, having these children, growing with her, and she didn't know, you can have zero sympathy for him or people like that, because can you imagine how much time he wasted, how much time he stole from her, because she gave him loads of time, loads of love, loads of affection, all these years, many years, for him to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm gay," and then, "Oh, pity me, I was hiding it." What about her? She had all her years wasted with him when she could have been with somebody else. So people like that do not get my sympathy, because you can struggle by yourself. You don't need to get anybody else involved and waste their time, make your issue their issue, because that is wrong. To waste her time, if she didn't know he was gay, to waste her time, all this time, to say, "Sorry, I'm leaving you because I'm gay." She could have been with somebody else from that, you know, much earlier on. Yeah. But I can't tell for sure if she knew. If she didn't know, so if Philip Schofield's wife didn't know, all these years would have been wasted with him, you know, and then he's like, "Oh, pity me, I was gay, but I couldn't come out." Well, I'm sorry, but what about her? You didn't have to waste her time. You could have stayed single instead of wasting her time and roping her in. Yeah, oof. Sorry, yeah, that's how I feel about people who, you know, I always say you can have an issue and you can struggle with it, but don't make it somebody else's issue. Hi, Gary. By the way, Maris, thank you so much for resubscribing. Sorry, I almost missed your resubscription. Ah, dear. Oh my god, yeah. So, Fifi, if you finished just like you already. Yeah, that's true. It's different for Juliet because, like you said, she was cheated on before. So she knew. Yeah, this is Kieran, guys, from the same book. But yeah, I will get reading this soon. Susan, hi, thanks so much for the bits. But yeah, that's why I really do not like Jake and Bastian. I mean, Jake, you know, Jake didn't know. For all Jake knew, Juliet and Bastian were amazing, yet he still decided to home wreck. Are we playing Dead Rising 2 today? And some Dead by Daylight. But yeah, there was a trigger warning in this book. The trigger warning was, you know, cheating. Thank you. Yeah, Sophia Soames also messaged me about some changes to the book. Yeah, Julia, that's it. Julia, I got a question from Triss, and I stopped the reading just to answer her. If you could edit that out. It was like towards the end of the chapter. Triss, are you still here? And hi, Boutique. But yeah, I do love Sophia Soames' writing. I do, and I love her stories. And I also respect how much effort she puts into the research. You know, she researched diabetes and the kinks. But the characters, they disgust me, because cheats and homewreckers disgust me. They're just so inconsiderate. I don't know. Dorothy, what are your opinions on them both? Are you glad they had the happy ending? Be careful with your answer, because I can ban you. Just kidding, I won't. Thank you, Julia. Hi, Triss. Yeah, sorry that I couldn't talk to you, Triss, when I was reading. But yeah, bits give me more money than subscriptions, because Twitch takes a share. So they take more of a share from subscriptions than they do bits. So for me to benefit more is from bits. Aw, maybe so, Dorothy. Maybe so that they can't hurt anybody else and cheat and homewreck on anybody else. But then, does Jake really think... Kaido, hi! No, Dorothy, I could never ban you. I'll miss you too much. Oh my god, Gary, right. Right, Gary. But yeah, cheats and homewreckers. I mean, Jake is so stupid if he thinks Bastian won't cheat on him. So stupid. He cheated on his fiance who he was going to marry. He cheated on her to have sex with you. He's going to cheat on you too, you silly. Thank you, Mohammed. Jake always loved Bastian. Maybe, but Bastian didn't love Jake. I mean, how many times was Jake pathetically saying, I love you, Bastian, to which Bastian said, okay. Pathetic. Oh, Triss, that's so sweet. The author we're talking about definitely got you back here, because she shared in an MM group about it. Oh, yes, I love Sophia Soames. I'm going to read Just Like You next, and the next book in her series, and I can't wait. Does she, Dorothy? I don't know. I agree with Gary. Cheats and homewreckers deserve to be together. I hope they don't be happy, but I also hope they stay together so they don't have to hurt anybody else. I don't know. But then again, I think because I've been cheated on before, it's really become a trigger to me. I don't like it. I don't like cheats and homewreckers, and I don't like it when people celebrate them. You know, on Twitter, for example. You know, these, for example, 18 plus videos where they say, oh, you feel better than my wife. It just really, it disgusts me. I'm like, that's disgusting. Fifi, is Juliet going to turn into a lesbian? But yeah, I struggle with cheats and homewreckers, and I think because, of course, I've experienced it, it hurts even more, and I don't like seeing it. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm wearing, guys, because I'm going into the hot tub. Gary, how are you and how's Lee doing? How is everyone? Guys, I'm wearing these swim shorts because I'm going to go into the hot tub after this stream. I'm getting into the hot tub after this stream. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. Shukran. I'm going in the hot tub. Thank you, Triss. Thank you, Gary. That's true. That's true, Dorothy. And of course, you can call me silly. I can maybe relate to Juliet a little bit. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Because of course, I knew that my... Sorry, Triss. Because I knew that my ex was cheating and I tried to forgive him. But Juliet tried to forgive him for different reasons. I tried to forgive it because I was stuck and I was trapped. Firstly, my university was in Essex, where he was, and if I moved home, I wouldn't be able to attend the university. When I left university, because I got caught about, you know, the videos, I lost my career, I thought, well, if I leave now, I've got no, you know, I've got no nursing to go back to, so I'm stuck even more so. Yeah, I felt stuck. I felt trapped. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, Mohammed, I got really bad tan lines. Yeah. Fifi, I hope they become lesbians. Gary, what's your question? Kayudo, where in Essex? I used to live in Tilbury Town. But yeah, Tris, that was years and years ago. You know, when I was back with my ex, my first ex. I don't really relate too much to Juliet because I think it hurt you, but yeah, that's true, Dorothy. Look at me now. I'm going back into nursing. When I was doing what I used to do, I wasn't too close with my fans, my followers. I don't even like calling you guys my fans now because I feel like I know a lot of you too personally to call you a fan. So doing what I did in the past, I didn't really get a relationship like I do with you guys now. Going back into nursing, I have my own home, back with my family. So absolutely did me a favour. It hurt, but I'm better off. A lot better off. Oh, thank you, Gary. Big hugs. Maybe I'll order pizza, Gary, tonight for the hot tub. Thank you, Dorothy. I'm so much better off now. But yeah, I think that's the difference between Juliet and me. I was kind of like trapped, I felt. I'll be staying at home, Gary. I'll be commuting from home to the university. But yeah, I'm a lot better off. And that is the end, though, guys, of Forever Not Yours. We will begin reading, just like you, I think, next week. To be honest, I do not think I'll get it finished before I start university. How many pages are there? How many chapters are there? Because I'll do 2 chapters again. 2 chapters a stream. There are 22 chapters. 22 chapters. All right. Not bad. 22 chapters. So if I do 2 chapters a stream, 7, 14, no, 10, 20, that's 11 streams. To be honest, I don't know if I can get it finished before I start university. We'll see. But guys, I need to pee. So I'm going to go to the Bear Back screen and have a pee. Oh, okay, so yeah. If I can do 3 chapters a week, that would be amazing. Gary, we've got this. We've got this. Thank you, Tris. I'm starting in just a few weeks, literally. But guys, I need to have a pee, so be right back. I'm in the chat. I'm being shot at! I'm going down! I'm going down! No!
Evacuate.
That is, now I'm really far away. I've got Wii in mine. I'm gonna throw one with Wii and stones.
Is it because you hit yourself when I threw one at you?
Yeah. I like Wiiing myself. It's better than going to the toilet. I don't have to move.
Each to their own.
What is it?
You have to wait for them. No, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming, she's coming.
Nothing more ready.
She's coming.
I'm coming. There she is. Get her, bro! Yeah, bro.
ready?
Ready? Come on, we're not that heavy. Come on.
Yes, you are.
Oh!
You did it,
She
you
didn't
did
make-
it. That's fine.
God.
She didn't make it, Blaza.
So funny.
Should have got all these on the soundboard. And I did it. I'm from Texas, y'all.
Rock, you are scaring them.
Am I?
Took care of that.
You're not allowed to leave. Oh, the naked women running after me. Ew, help me,
Cool backpack.
help me.
The ladies attacked you.
The naked women attacked me.
What?
They are trying to
don't
convert
say.
you back to straightness.
Are you?
Straightism.
Oh, you're playing at the strip club.
You're playing
Lord,
at the
close
playing.
your eye. Don't look.
At the basement. I'm in the basement. Wow, wow. Sorry. Oh god, he looks scary. He looks like a Scooby-Doo monster. Cinnamon bun time! You can put cinnamon on my bun. No way! What? No! What? This is naughty! This is naughty! Had no cinnamon buns. Gave you cookies to apologise. Hello, diamonds! There we go, guys. That's the end of Sophia Soames Forever Not Yours. If you would like to purchase the book, ebook, hardback, you can find Sophia Soames links and well, just type in Google Sophia Soames and all of her work will come up. All of her amazing work. So now let's get playing. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to be playing Dead Rising 2 and getting the rest of the trophies. Oh, trophy hunting. Oh, trophy hunting it is. And by the way, for the giveaway, the top bits and subscription, I gave it to Jaden for gifting a subscription because it was either him or Chloe, and Chloe had already, and Susan, but Chloe and Susan had already won a book. So I hope you guys didn't mind. I give it to Jaden. And then the bits subscribers also already won Linda. I have to kill all these zombies. Oh, hi Jaden. Welcome to the stream. Susan, Fifi, so I have to get all of these kills. Which is a lot of kills. So really, I just have to finish the game and start again. I have to start again. Gary, they're like tips to me. Yeah, they really help me because basically it gives me support, monetary support. Tris, it's actually I'm a Twinkie, but this is actually a chocolate croissant. This is a chocolate croissant. But yeah, Fifi, to get the trophies, I have to start the game again at the end, which is why I'm quickly going to finish this and then start from the beginning. Although, actually, I might do it to Fifi on my subathon, my little mini subathon. Twinkie for a twink. Tris, how have you been, by the way? Because it's been a while. This is Maddie's favourite song, guys. Oh. God. I can still get the trophy on multiplayer, yes. It'll be a lot harder, but I think it's still possible, yeah. Have you finished the story mode on this Fifi? Yeah, it's been way too long, Tris. I'm glad to see you. Miles, thanks so much for subscribing, by the way. What toppings for your waffles do you have? Don't fall behind. Oh, thank you, BB. If you want to play right now, you can help me get to the end. Because, Fifi, my plan is to finish this game, like the last 2 missions, and then go on to Dead by Daylight. So you can help me now if you want. Because if that guy realized he was gay, should he have stayed married to that person? No. He's never married her at all. Unless he fell out of love, and then he should divorce her like anybody else would. You know? Lime juice and just top with blueberries. Oh, very healthy. Absolutely. I think a home wrecker is anybody that wrecks a home. Fifi, you can play if you want to. It's not going to take me too long, so it's really up to you. It won't take me too long. So if you want to play just for a short while, we can. I think anybody that betrays somebody that they supposedly love and care about shouldn't be happy. Like that Philip Schofield, if he knew he was gay and still married his wife, he shouldn't be happy because he wasted that woman's time. Dorothy. Oh, thank you, Gary. I really hope so, Mr. Gary. Favorite breakfast food? My chocolate cereal. I always have chocolate cereal for breakfast. Gary, you don't eat breakfast, do you? I think because I've been cheated on and home wrecked before, Dorothy, so it's sensitive for me. Jaden, have you had the chocolate pillows? The chocolate pillows from Aldi? Oh, James is sick again. Oh, bless. What's the matter with him? Get off me. Get off me. Oh, Puya. I miss you. Hi, Puya. And Junmi is here as well. Hi, Junmi. I think I already said hello to you anyway, Junmi, right? Oh, good, Jaden. No, Dorothy, if you leave your husband, that's fine. If you fall out of love with him, but I mean, don't unless you really need to. I think it'll be sad. Aww, Gary, you're a respectable man. But no, please don't ever disappear, Dorothy. I'll come find you. I know which state you live in. Bad Jessica got me was at school today, but said tonight he's feeling lightheaded. Oh, bless him. He gets ill quite often, doesn't he? Bless him. What's the temperature like in New Zealand? Raz, and now you're happy, right, Gary? Dorothy, you're not going to cheat on your husband, are you? Oh, God. I hope you don't get ill, Fifi. Huh. Brandy.
Go over there.
Dorothy and Brandy. Brandy comes first. But your husband's a close second. Oh my god, no, Brandy's in the name! Oh, I thought you meant the drink! Sorry. Oh, you loved Brandy. Was she a woman? My bad, that's cute. That's really cute. Aw, that's cute.
What happened to the zombies out there? They went.
And Gare Bear, Maddie.
As soon as the zombies came.
It's actually 24 degrees right now, supposedly, but it's cloudy. Gary, I'm going to get into the hot tub after the stream. See, Maddie, right there. I'm going to get into the hot tub after the stream. Maybe order a pizza for dinner. What do you guys think? Oh my god, Dorothy, you was married to Brandy. Thank you, guy, for asking. I did, yes. My favourite twin, Jaden. Off, Swadika, Pom, Lack of Maka. Gary, what are you doing today? Phoebe, what kind of pizza you want? No cheese, please. Yeah, well, I think that's fine, Dorothy. If you realise you want to be with a woman, that's fine. But if you knew you wanted to be with a woman and then married your husband, when you realised you wanted to be with a woman, that's, a waste of his time if you already knew that. If you turn around tomorrow and think, oh, I want to be with a woman, that's okay. People fall out of love, unfortunately. It's sad, it's really sad, but people fall out of love. But if you was to realise you don't love your husband, then marry him, and then hurt him, I think that's not great when people do that. Dorothy, we need to know more about this lore. Who is Brandy? And why are you not with Brandy then? Chicken cranberry. Ugh. Susan, Fifi. I have a friend who would love that pizza actually. Somehow. We need more lore on this Brandy woman. Sorry, Jaden. Yeah, Jaden, when I order pizza, I order it with no cheese. I order it with no cheese. Just tomato base. Oh, so I suppose that's like me loving my best friend Danielle. So is it platonic love then? Because I wouldn't be able to love Danielle romantically. Oh my, Gary, I'm really sorry. Oh, Gary, please give Sabrina a really big hug from me, okay? Send Sabrina my love and give her a big hug. I'm really sorry they didn't work out. But she's going to be home where she belongs. She'll be home with you guys. You guys, without a doubt, will make her feel better. And she'll find somebody so much better who actually appreciates her, Gary. Like Dorothy's been saying, she's been done a favour because she can find a real gentleman now. A real nice person. So you love Brandy. Is it like platonic love or romantic love? Sorry, Dark, I'm genuinely interested. Genuinely interested. But please send Sabrina my love, Gary. She'll be okay. Tell her she'll be okay. She'll be better than okay. She'll be so much better off without. Get away from me. Bless me. Pomrakov Mamaka. Thank you for the blessings. Jaden, don't go. Stay here on my stream. That's what you should do. Dorothy, that's cute. I'm sorry that I didn't work out with you two, but I'm sure you're very happy with your husband. So it worked out well because you have Brandy in your life and you have your husband. So you have both. Assuming Brandy's still an important part in your life, you have both. So actually see that as a win-win. You get Brandy and your husband. So it's kind of like those situations where you're like, oh, I wish I was gay so I could love you. Or me with a woman, if I ever met a woman, I wish I was straight to love you. Kind of like that. Da, 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 da. Gary, do you wish you were gay? Just kidding. Where is this taking me? This arrow. I ain't no. Aww. Our wife. That's funny. Our wife. Are you close with her husband? Brandy. I like the name Brandy. B-R-A-N-D. B-R-A-N-D-I. Branda. Out of my way, loser zombies. These loser zombies. Getting in the way. No, Jaden. Can I show you my outfit instead? I think you'd prefer to see that. Right. Oh, Fifi, I've literally been trophy hunting. Literally, I've got 3 more to do, which is kill all the zombies. But I've got to start that from the start, start to the end, because Fifi, you only get a certain amount of time for each gameplay. You can't play it non-stop. You know, there's a start and an end, and you only got a few hours. And so to get the 70,000 kill trophy, you have to start from the very beginning. Because if I started trying to get it now, I don't have enough time. Is he a bit more possessive? Is that the word? Shall I show my outfit then, I suppose, Jaden? Go on then. Shall I go on then and show my outfit? Yeah, it's a shame, Fifi. So that's why that's why I'm trying to get to the end, start a new save. Because literally, for this trophy, I need to start from the very moment I load the game. Jaden, 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 Jaden. You can see my outfit then, Jaden. Shall I show ya? Shall I go ahead and share ya? Jaden, Jaden. So Dorothy, tell us about Brandy. How did you meet her? How did you know her? Mark and Piers. Jaden, I'll give you some rock sexuality. Here you go. I'm gonna get into the hot tub. Which is why I'm wearing my swim shorts. I'm wearing my swim shorts because I'm gonna go get in the hot tub. Gary, oh my god, I love the hot tub too. Do you like the hot tub really hot or just cool? Because I love it hot. Julie, I love you. Fat finger. I can't wait. Maybe I'll order a pizza, Gary. What do you think? Julia. Sorry, Jaden. Dorothy, that's something I didn't know. I feel like I know you more now. I feel like I know you better. I feel like I know you better. Was she in the same grade as you, Dorothy Darfit? Oh my god, on Friday! Sophie, oh my god! Congratulations! Congratulations, Auntie. That's really cute. Literally a few days. Fifi, I bet you can't wait. I bet you can't wait, Fifi. That's amazing. What names has you got planned? Does she know yet if it's boy or girl? Oh, Dorothy, I love that. Love that, Dorothy. Tris, actually, bits and cheering are the same. Gary, where are you going? Are you driving, Gare Bear, Gary Bear? Gare Bear Nightmare. Are you driving? How does Iceland? Oh my god. Julia, take me back. We gotta go back. We have to. We have to go back. Baby. Thank you for asking, Tris. Baby. Boy boy. Oh boy boy. Oh yeah, I gotta go fight him, like, ain't I? Ain't I gotta go fight him? Ah, so they're not identical then. What options do they have? Have they told you their baby name options? I have a friend coming over, Gary. I have a friend coming. And then when... Gary, we have to leave at 4 AM. To get to Ireland, we're leaving at 4 AM now. So I will be sleeping in the back seat of the car. Are you gonna miss me whilst I'm away, Gary? Gozboz. Getting all these coffee creamers. Oh, hi. Oh my god, RSK for life. RSK, what's RSK? I'm trying to get the platinum trophy. I just literally have now to kill the certain amount of zombies. So I'm gonna finish this, save, and do it. Exactly, Gary. You're gonna miss me. Are you gonna miss me? Julia, are you gonna do Dead by Daylight with me? So really probably do with a gun to kill him with. Before I get a gun. 99.9% chance it's a boy. I remember the excitement we all felt when my sister Ocean was born. After so many boys, we thought it was going to be another boy. Ah, Tris! Thank you! Thank you, Tris, for the 1,000 bits. Thank you. For the chainsaw and a bike. To fight him, I don't think I can take the chainsaw and bike up to where he is. can I? Thank you, Tris. And hi, Sam. How are you? Thank you for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. I'm good, thank you, Sam. How are you? How's the fiance? Maddie's so happy. Oh, for my achievement, thank you. I was thinking to use this SUV, you know, this. I'm glad, bless. I was thinking to use this, go up and down for the trophy. Have you got it before? Have you got the trophy already? Matching twin things. I love that. Like Ella and Bella. Or Annabelle and Bella. Or Brooklyn and Montana. Well, there's one of them for getting 5,000. Oh, you have? I just have to get the zombie kills now. Good luck. Doing the Terra's reality trophies is so hard simply because nobody plays anymore. Okay, Julia. You enjoy. Is that what you're having for lunch then, or is that for dinner? We'll play, Julia. We will play. I should really get a long range weapon. Yeah, I know where one is. That's so cute. I love matching stuff. Twins. Can you imagine how cool it must be to be a twin? If you're close. Out of my way, please. Brooklyn and Montana. Kashmir. We've agreed on getting a dog called... no. Yeah, a Dalmatian. I did, Gary. I had a chocolate croissant and my chocolate cereal. Have you eaten today? We've agreed to get a Dalmatian called Kashmir. A Dalmatian dog called Kashmir. And it can be a boy or a girl. But then again, I don't even want a dog. I don't want a dog, nor do I want children. Sullivan! Whoa, out of the way. Dalmatian-y. Dalmatian-y. Oh my god. Ooh. Nice. Doggy McDogface. Call it McDonald's. We found a kitten. If we were going to adopt it, we would have called it Centipede. Centipede the kitten. Well, we did call it Centipede. So if we go back to France and it's still there, we'll be like, hi, Centipede. I don't know. Fifi, I think it's just really funny to name pets of different animals. Maybe like Beluga. like for beluga whale or otter. Otter. Tentacle was also an option. Centipede or tentacle. I know, right? And how he killed Rebecca, just shot her in the face. No. Don't respect Sullivan. Deaf to Sullivan. It's a shame that we couldn't save Rebecca. Oh, Julia, you're adamant you don't want another dog. Julia, I can understand that, especially if it's too soon. And it's another expense now. It's another expense if you get another dog.
It's over. We're going.
Which is your favourite Dead Rising 2? No, what is your favourite What is your favourite Dead Rising game? Yes. And it was natural. We looked at it and said Centipede. Centipede the kitten. Jayden. Dead Rising 2. Same here. The only other one I played is Dead Rising 2 off the record. Didn't quite like that.
Wait, Katie's backpack. It's not here.
Can't you just leave it?
It has all her mother's things in it. I'll be right back.
No, then you can't leave it. It's got your mother's things in it. Can somebody link my link tree, by the way? Everybody follow my Instagram and Twitter. Blech. Oh my god, yes, Fifi, thank you. Fifi, remind me again after this. Thank you, Gary, that's very sweet of you. Likewise, I'm very glad to know you as well. Nice try, matey. Link tree. Okay, so I've got to do these trophies. Link tree, please.
Come on! We can't wait any longer.
Just K from Fifi. K. 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 Tris, we gotta do it with style. Oh yeah, we gotta watch this again. We can't skip. We can't skip. Is anybody here a fan of the Hunger Games? I love the Hunger Games. If anybody here is a fan of the Hunger Games, you can talk about it. Oh my god. Exactly, Julia. He will sleep. The dog will sleep with you. Kick him out. As much as I love dogs, I don't want one in my house. Right, let's play this game. He wants to be Panache Barker. He wants to be Silka Sharp. My favourite name from all of this is Lanny. But she's a District 10 gal. I'm a District 8 boy. But I don't like the name Wefton and Ripman. If you go by the sex shop to the right of it, there'll be an alleyway. The chainsaws I haven't heard them says. Ah, thank you. I'm going to try and get this trophy another time when I have more time to play, because I have to go in about an hour. So I'm going to do Dead by Daylight for the rest of the time. But isn't it better to do it with the big 4x4 car? Julia, do you want to be Autumn or Regina? Heartwood is also a nice name. Welly's a cute name. I also like the name Patena. I don't have any pets, no. Fifi, when this credits has ended, please, because I can't skip them, unfortunately. Alorna. Ripman. Weston. Jada, where did it run to? I like the name Lanny. Lanny and Orton. Okay. Is that how you did it then? With the right chainsaw? Julia Joanna. I'll say with Kashmir. Interesting. Lanny. Lanny. Now we just just wait. Can't skip. Jaden, what time are you starting work? Fifi knows how to rock out. My neck isn't good enough though. Fifi, you know how to rock out. My neck isn't well enough. I've got chronic neck pain and I'm finally going to see a doctor in October. Should have got it done sooner. 3:15. Thank you, Gary. That's probably when I have to leave Jaden. Jaden hears voices in his head. Susan, you at work yet? Susan, I hope you don't get into trouble. You shouldn't, because they need you. Oh my god, good luck, Jaden. What about Stelly, baby? Oh my god, Kai's on Minecraft. Should I do Dead by Daylight or Planet Coaster? Mouse on Dead by Daylight. Yeah, that was late because you got sneezing the hill. Oh, you needed the sleep, bless you. Oh, you needed the sleep. Oh my god. Kai, what? Kai, I'm not even on the PlayStation. What are you talking about? It's just me. I'm doing a talking stream, Kai. Kai, hi, hi, Kai. I'm literally just doing a talking stream. What do you mean? It's a bit early for the autumn menu, Susan. But enjoy. You thought I'm gonna... Gary, would you wait in the line? What shall I do? Dead by Daylight? Or Planet Coaster? Yeah, I think it's the end of our summer. Let me show you the weather. Let me show you the predicted, the assumed weather forecast. Oh, it's changed a little bit. Fifi, thank you. Rain, 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 rain. There's only one sunny day. But it's not sunny, it's cloud and sun. Hi, Abu. How are you, mister? Thank you, Fifi. Right, what are the monthly games then? Daisy, where have I heard of that? Is that zombies? Gary, we can do it together. Lies of P. Kai! Kai, you're funny. Is it this? Is that the zombie one, Fifi? Daisy? I won't get this. This doesn't look like a game I'd play. I'm glad you're good, Abby. I'm happy you're having a good day chilling. I'm good too, thank you. I'm streaming for another hour and then I'm gonna go get into the hot tub. Ocean started school today, so she can't play, bless her. Ocean won't be able to play. She's at school. And it's going well for her. Thank you, Susan. Fifi. Yeah, I probably will never play as well. So we'll have to find a time to play together, try together. Oh, back to school. Back to school. Back to school. Oh, I play as the guide. Alionka, hello. It is my last stream until next week. Susan, even that's a very early start. Wow. Alionka, Alionka. You need more cloves. Boston! Hi, Boston. Do you want to play with us? Can you play with us? I'm good, thank you, Mr. Boston. Are you okay? Having a good day so far? That is such an ugly outfit. Kai, hurry, please. That's cute. Good luck, Maris. I have to be guide for one of the games. I'm playing with some Russians. Do you want to play, Boston? As a good morning. What's this? Oh, do you play it? RSK. What is your name? RSK? Risk? Rusk? Do you want to play with us? I want some new bottoms for her. I don't really like her jeans. Or her top. I need new cosmetics for Yui Kimura. Okay. Hurry, Boston. You do that. Risk. Are you a risk taker? Do you play this game? Because you can play this if you'd like. Alyonka, oh my god. That's the month I start university. Risk, if you get tunneled, that's probably an indicator that you are good. We can play if you like. There's a game mode called 2 vs 8. 2 killers, 8 survivors if you'd like to play. Ah. Have a nice walk, Gary, and say hi to your sis. Alyonka, did you like it? I hope you liked the post, Alyonka. Oh, was that Ghostface? Momentarily. Amazing. Great. Oh. This isn't going great. Let's get you back into it then, Risk. Who's your main? I main Kate Denson or Yunjin Lee. But I like to play as different characters, but Kate and Yunjin Lee are my favourites. Julia, play! The Walking Dead chapter is literally just Rick and Michonne. And I think there's a new map. I wouldn't say it's good. I don't have them. There's no, like, new killer. But there's a new map, which I haven't played very often. Thank you, Alyonka. Большое спасибо. Alyonka, I'll be streaming again next week. Darn it. Alucard. Alucard. How long will Julia take to cook? Yes. I like Sheva Alomar as well. The Jill Valentine skin. Nice. I love Resident Evil. If we have 8 players, we like to do Resident Evil team, so all of us dress up as Resident Evil characters. That wasn't the killer, was it? Oh, that's Rick. There's Rick Grimes right there. From Walking Dead. Miles is playing Rick. Okay, Miss Julia. And then you've got to eat, right, though? Boston. Pomrakov Macmaca. Do you use Discord, Risk? You can join my Discord server if you'd like. Enjoy, Julia. Yes, please, Julia. What is it you're cooking? Remind me? Or say again? Ooh. No. They're dead. That's one person dead, unfortunately. Enjoy your food. Roasted chicken and potatoes. How are you cooking the potatoes? Are they roasted or boiled? Enjoy, Julia. Oh, see you, see you, Fifi. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I'll see you next week. I can't stream for the rest of the week, so I'll see you next week. And I really hope James feels better and you don't get ill. Thank you, Alyonka. Of course I will share. Of course I'll share loads of updates about my nursing course. I start in a few weeks, Alyonka. So I'll start sharing them in a few weeks when I start my course. And we'll do some study sessions together, Alyonka. Alyonka, Alyonka. Lost track of where the exit gates are. Here's one. Sorry, Boston. Wow, I didn't actually have much hope to survive that. Impressive. Boston, are you ready to play? Oh. Okay, Boston, please hurry. That wasn't very sensible. Dummy. Dummy. That wasn't very sensible, was it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Hi, Mike. Mike, I went to message you on OF, but I couldn't respond to you, Mike. I couldn't respond to you on OF. That wasn't great. Arma, hey hey. Raxan Sinwa Arma, Raxan Sinwa, Kitos for the bits. Would you like to play Arma? Medic. A medic. A medic. Amazing. 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 Yes, I need more Yui cosmetics. I like their hair. But, oh, I really like that top. That's quite cute. That's cute. Right, that's what I'm going to save it for next. My iridescent shards. Amma is amazing. She's so amazing. Amma is amazing. She's so amazing. Oh, Kaylin would like that. That's cool. Primrose, Julia. More like Grimrose. Just kidding, sorry. The next one I need to level up is William, to level 10. He's nearly level 10. Could probably get her to level 10 now. Yeah, I can. Evidi Rakuto. I want to get all my survivors to level 10. Got quite a bit to go yet. Hattie's nearly level 10. Julia, now that Arma's playing, you have to hurry. Right. Why is Off scared to wear yellow? And Julia, why are you scared to wear red? Ma'am, Julia, ma'am. We're playing with a woman. We're playing with somebody called Catherine Snow. Oh my god, there's two. There's two Lisas. Two Nurse Lisas. Yeah, Julia, I was thinking to say orange because I think orange is a hard colour to wear. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Only just got it. Boston! By the way, Risk, where are you from? Where are you from? How old are you? Who are you? Welcome home, Gary. Oh my god, it's a ghost. And Axel would be weeing himself right now, wouldn't he? Axel would be peeing himself. Trash baby. Gary, I like that even when you have to go somewhere, you still stick around. Axel trash baby. Juicy and sweet Boston. I could have healed that Felix Richter on the floor if he was healing himself. Likewise, Mr. Gabba. Gabba Nightmare. Sorry. Thank you, so I've been told. Thank you. Maddie's Gabba Nightmare. Based on a true story. Oh man, you just got saved from the hook. Even sweeter, Gary. I need to remember to get some travel sickness pills. Thank you, Gary. Manners costing nothing, right? No, Jaden. What if I just say no? Aw, thank you, Gary. You guys make it easy. Thank you, Gary. What shall I sing? Jaden. Jadencia. Ah, thank you, Mike. Perfect. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to message you. So I'm glad I can message you again, Mike. Sorry, I thought he was coming here. Thank you, Jaden. What do angles sound like? Angle, 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 angle. What about this? Vamos a la playa and we make us de baila. El ritmo de la noche sounds of fiesta. Vamos a la playa. Boston, are you ready to play? I need to get some motion sickness tablets. I need to. There's Boston. Just a Jedi boy. He needs to pause, guys. She'll be back. She'll be back. Margarita cocktail. What the hell's that? Oh yeah. Oh! Boston, do you ride yourself, mister? Hmm? Is that what you like to do? Ride yourself? Riz, do you want to play? What the hell? Felix! What are you wearing? Oh yeah. A little Gary. I'm excited to get into the hot tub. Look how cute this is. I like that outfit. I'm also get Lara. Emma. A Boston, I can see why. Emma, press ready. Emma, press ready. Emma. Emma. Oh yeah. Emma, press ready. Where did Arma go? No, just my friends coming. I'm gonna use the hot tub and order a pizza, I think. Boston. BAWSTYN. Oh, tomatoes and ham and chicken, I think, Gary. What's your favourite pizza, Gary? Well, that's cute. That's alright, Arma. You're back now. That is what matters. So playing with a Dwight, a Felix, a Rick, a Claire, a Vittorio, a David, and Elodie. Elodie is Seb. And an ace. Sausage, pepperoni, onions, green pepper, green and black olives. Wow. So you like to really fill up your pizza. Maris, do it. Treat yourself. You're on holiday. Darn it. Sorry, Maris, we just started. Ain't them the facts, Gary. Jill! Oh, thank you, Jill. Hi, Jill. Thank you very much for gifting the subscription, Jill. Jill, I don't know if you saw my Discord server. Have you checked the announcements on my Discord server? I made an announcement. I asked a question. I made a poll for people to vote on. Garrett! Hi, can you play with us, Garrett? Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Blue, my neck, my neck. Yes, Jill, I asked an important question. I asked, should I do a mini subathon? Now that I know my start date, should I do a mini subathon before I start university? Darn, there's a ghost face. There you go, Garrett. Darn. Perfect, Jill. Maybe I'll do that then next weekend or the weekend after. Gary, amazing. You could come to my OnlyFans hopefully then. A new movie called Maddie's Gare Bear Nightmare. And it's Maddie's perspective. Maddie's POV. Oh, I can't wait, Gary. I can't wait. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, for God's sake, what's with all these... I kept getting stuck. It's hardly fair, I kept getting stuck. Yeah, we don't want you to get angry or get pushed, Gary. Thank you, Jill, for gifting the subscription. Don't be. Mega. Thank you, Gary. I promise. Thank you, Gary. Hopefully you'll never have to. I don't know how he didn't get me. But I'm not complaining. That's the truth. Darn it. That's sad. Really, Gary? Why? Why? How did that happen and come about? Boston, you're being watched. Yes, I remember you said. Did you enjoy doing that, Gary? It must have been scary and dangerous. Yeah, I think you would have got into trouble if you became a bounty hunter. Oh really, Gary? Legally? Because bounty hunting to me seems like you get given a name and you kill them. Or do you just get them and bring them in? Instead of killing them, maybe then you just hunt them down, find them and bring them in to the police.
I'm gonna say passion.
Jill used to be a bounty hunter at one time in her life. I'm just kidding, Jill, sorry. And a bounty hunter is employed by the police force, get there. Who employs bounty hunters? Gary Gerber. And who hires you? Come on, Armor. Come on, Armor. Go on, Armor, go on, Armor. Yes. Bail bondsman. Something I didn't know. Very cool. Garrett, are you ready to join? Susan, what's happening? What's going on? Bless you. Alicia, привет. Wish спасибо for coming. Hello. Risk, hi, do you want to play with us? Do you want to join us? Also, you can tell us about yourself if you want. Where are you from? What do you do? What do you like? Who are you? That sounds cool. That sounds cool, Gary. What's your username? Risk for life. You risk taker. They should make a Rosita skin. Rosita skin. What is this purple thing on the bottom of your screen? I'm not sure, I can't see your screen, I'm sorry. So I couldn't tell you what it is, I'm sorry. What does it look like? Maybe you can screenshot it and send it to Discord. Maybe you can screenshot it and send it to Discord? Oh my god, not a short username, is it? Alright. Ooh. Kaido. Is he online? Negatory Ghost Rider. There he is. Why can't I invite you again? Risk for life left. Boston, I'm just a rock boy. I'm just a rock boy. What? It couldn't be accepted. Yeah. Let's reset. Gary's just a Jedi boy. He's just a Jedi boy. Gary's just a Jedi boy. He's just a Jedi boy. Come on, Julia, we're just missing you now. There's Rusk. I'm just a Jedi boy. Amazing. When you all are ready, please ready up. Shall we do Resident Evil? Gary, what kind of sausage are you going to eat? Enjoy. Should we do Resident Evil characters? Oh, I did wake up early. If that's okay with you, Risk, yeah. And then ready up when you're ready, please. Italian, very nice. If you want it, take it. I should have said it before. To hide it. Please press ready when you're ready. Kai's offline. He likes to play Farming Simulator 22. Not the 21, 22. Oh, there's a lot of trophies. Porridge lover. Sounds like Axel. Axel's a porridge lover. Probably. Pigeon porridge. See you, Jaden. Thank you so much. I'll bring back all the luck and the pot of gold. Have a good shift, Jaden. I'll see you next week. I'll see you around on Discord. This should be fun. This will be fun. Boston, how tall are you, mister? I'm 5'9". I'm not that small. When's my friend getting over? I don't have too much longer, guys. I'm 5'9", Boston. So you're just a little bit taller than me. Junmi, I had a chocolate croissant. I already had a chocolate croissant. It had chocolate, of course. Join me, let's go. Join me, let's go. Am I as light as a feather, Gary? Would you say? Thank you, Gary. That's expensive. Boston. Boston Nova. Thank you for the advice, Gary. Gary. I'll be okay because I'm with some friends. So there's a group of us, so we should all be okay. Thank you for your concern. But yes, hopefully we'll all be okay and safe. I'll dress respectfully and modestly. Frisk, no! Thank you, Garrett. See you, Gary. Say hi to Lee and enjoy yourself. Have the best time. Have the best day, and I'll see you next week, Gary. No risk. We just need more plays. More plays, more practice. Thank you, Gary. I'll stay safe. Don't worry. I'm going with a group of people who will look after each other. Boston, and then they have to compensate me and give me loads of money. Julia, yes please. You can get a flight into Dublin. I'll have you on standby. Moggy Goshi. Thank you, Amma. Do you want this flashlight?
Yes, please, Gabba. I'll much appreciate it. Whew, deep breaths. Calm. Patience. Garrett, no! Oh, come on, Armor. Nice. I can do it. Thank you, Gary. I can do it. Where is Boston opening? This one? You made it. It's hard. Boston, we're going to try and do this one. Yes, I got the blind. Yes, I got the blind again. Go on. That was good. I got the blind. Do you promise, Boston, now that you've wished this upon me? Thank you, Garrett. I'm proud of that, getting the blind like that. That was good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Wow, I'm surprised that worked. Saved us a bit of time. That was a good play. Thank you. Good game. I think I used to be really bad at the flashlight because I was too afraid to use it, too embarrassed. But if you just use it and try it, it's easier than you think. Because if you miss, that's fine. Try again. Topless. Shall we? Too late. Boston, you horny man. I have Felix a little bit topless, just a little bit though. I'll be Yunjin Lee though, cause she's pretty. In a world full of topless men, be a Yunjin Lee. What is Helldivers? I've heard of that. Is it sweat?
I did.
Is it sweat from all you topless men, Boston? I've heard of Helldivers actually. Boston, you're a funny 5'11" hairy man. I think this is my last game, guys. This is going to be my last game, guys. I don't have time for another game after this. I'm so sorry. I know I'm leaving early. I have my friend coming over. You're a Jedi. That's what you are. Oh my. Darn it. Oh, Gary, I miss you too, but I'll see you on Monday next week. I promise I'll be worth the wait. You're a 6'2" Jedi. Ali Alionka. Thank you. Kitto. Gary, don't get my hopes up. I'll be excited. I would really like that. It's hard work, Mady. I'm so oblivious to it as well. That's the funny thing. Mady, what's happened to your nail? Why do you keep breaking it? It hurt. Nice one, armor. It's a trapper. Maggie. Good, I'm glad your nail's not hurt for real. I'm sorry there even needs to be an excuse for a sad face. I can't see it, Nen. What was that? Darn it. Oh, Boston, I'm sorry. A body blocked was healing. Maybe body blocks in real life. Thank you, Boston. So I got body blocking. Oh. Nice. There's one that way and there's one that way. Nice risk. Risk. Garrett, no. Garrett, I'm coming back for you. Thank you, Gary. You have a good week ahead as well, and I look forward to what you have to surprise me with next week on Monday. Ain't that right, matey? Oh, Susan, not long now. Literally only well, for me actually it'll be a few hours, but because it's already 3 p.m. for me. Not long, Susan. Less than a day. Less than a day. Guys, thank you so much for playing. I have to go now. Thank you guys so much for playing. Guys, I'm really, really sorry that I won't be streaming for a while now. I'll see you guys again next week. Enjoy dinner, Armour. I'll see you on Monday. Love you more, Garrett. Thank you. If you guys want updates from my trip to Ireland and Northern Ireland, please subscribe to my Patreon, Shiny Diamond. I'll be grateful. But love you more. Chito-san for the bit. See, Alicia. Guys, I'm sorry that I've been away for a while. But yeah, my trip begins on Thursday. Garrett, happy early birthday, mister. Enjoy your birthday and I'll ask you about it when I'm back. I know, Dorothy, I'm sorry. I've got a friend coming over, so we're going to go use the hot tub and order some pizza. Dankeschön. I'll be back, guys, next week, Monday. So, I'll see you on Monday. Thank you. Bye, guys.